This here is Chin Chin. He's my family's dog. He is a Maltese cross Bichon Frise and is 15 years old. Chin Chin means kiss kiss in Shanghainese. I didn't name him that. I probably would have named it something generic like Snowy or Coco. I recently asked my parents why they named him that.
In Shanghainese, the pronunciation means kiss kiss.
Okay.
So when
yeah.
Chin Chin is a puppy, he is so kissable. So we name him Chin Chin.
Okay.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with my own Chinese name?
No. You think too much.
Recently, it was my mum's birthday and my sister and I decided to get my mum a family photo shoot with our pets. We never had a family photo shoot before, so it just felt like the perfect way to remember my family and also Chin Chin. My parents got him when I was 12 years old. I remember finishing weekend tuition and my mum picking my sister and I up, and there Chin Chin was. As a puppy, just skipping around in the store. My parents said this was going to be our dog. I didn't believe them. My sister and I always wanted a dog, so we were just in denial at first, but eventually it became clear that he really was our dog. And I remember my first thought at the time was, how long do dogs live for? I don't know why that was my very first thought, but it stuck with me. And I asked my parents recently why they decided to get him.
I was in the shopping center when supposed to get some pet for Rachel.
Okay.
But Rachel got into the nozzle.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the pet paradise. Chin Chin is the one looking at me all the time while I was looking through the windows.
Okay.
So yeah, we decided on the day we are going to have Chin Chin.
Anyway, I grew up with Chin Chin. I used to walk him every single day, used to play with him all the time. Back then during school, I didn't really go out as much, so most of my time was just spent with family and with Chin Chin. But that started to change once I started university. I also started to go out more often, and then eventually I moved out to the city with my sister at 20 years old, and I started to see Chin Chin even less. It wasn't until COVID hit that I started to go back to my parents every week or so, but that would have been at least a good couple of years where I just didn't see Chin Chin much. One part of moving out that I feel rarely gets mentioned is leaving your family's dog behind. There was a good couple of years of adventure and excitement when I was moving out, but I realized I'd forgotten about Chin Chin. Now I am 27 and Chin Chin is 15 years old. The same age that I read when I was a kid about how long dogs live for. Back then, 15 years felt like forever, but forever doesn't feel that long anymore. Chin Chin has a mild heart murmur, he has dementia, he's partially deaf, and he also just spends most of his time sleeping. He's scared of walking upstairs, so I also have to pick him up. He sticks his tongue out a lot nowadays. It's really cute, but deep down I know that it's just a sign of his age showing through. He doesn't play much anymore. When I throw a stick, he just watches me throw the stick, and then I'm the one chasing after the stick. Ready, set, go! But regardless of that, I decided to get him a toy recently that I gift wrapped. He loves opening toys in gifts. I don't know who taught him that, but he knows there's something inside of it. And even though he has a million toys that he doesn't play with anymore, I still love seeing how excited he gets.
Oh. Oh.
But for the next 3 weeks, my family have all gone to China and left me with Chin Chin. It's already week 2, and I've forgotten what it's like to have Chin Chin and to take care of a dog, to have to take him for walks twice a day, and to play with him and feed him, while juggling work, socials, and my own 2 cats. I know that these are just mundane responsibilities of having a dog, but I've forgotten what that feels like. These past few weeks have really reminded me of what it's like to be with Chin Chin. Moments such as when he skips, when he walks, when he's excited, when he lifts his paws up when I'm cleaning them before I even get a chance to grab him. He also does this thing where after a long nap he wakes up half naked. He looks ridiculous. He's a lot slower now and sleepier, but he's still the same dog that I grew up with for half my life. Back then I thought the most important thing was how many years you get with him, but now I'm realizing that it's not about the number of years, but about the small, ordinary moments that matter. And with Chin Chin, I've had more than I could ever count.